if you came to this video to find out how to be a popular cool kid, that is not what this is about, because I'm not popular. I have no idea how to be popular. So I apologize for that in advance, but you have been warned. So after watching this video, I promise you, you probably will not be the most popular girl at school. But some of you already are, so congratulations! I'm not. Why can't I just be cool? Hello friends, today I'm going to be doing a high school advice video for all of you incoming freshmen or just anyone who's going into high school. Being a rising junior and having 2 years of high school already under my belt, I feel like I'm kind of qualified to make this video. I kind of have experience and I know what it's like. I wanted to share that with you guys in case any of you are really scared freshmen who don't want to go to high school and you're dreading the thought. So this is going to be video 1 of my back to school series, but I'm kind of reluctant to say series because I don't know if there are going to be more back to school videos coming up because I don't have any ideas of what to make, but hopefully they will. So this is series, but it's kind of like an uncertain series, like series. The first thing that I want to talk about are grades, because of course, me being classic Asian, it's very, very important to me and just basically anyone who just wants to be a good student. Personally, I feel like the stereotype, oh, Asians care so much about their grades. Yes, we do, but so do other people, because really school is like the build-up to your future. That's why it's really important for me personally to get good grades or to do well in school, because I really want to set my future up to be as good as it can get and all like to God's glory. But you definitely still want to keep your options open and you don't want to just cruise by high school doing minimal work and just senior year and you realize that you really have no options. During high school, it's definitely freshman year is your way to make options for yourself. Even if you aren't like the best studier or the best student, you can definitely work hard and study really hard during your 4 years of high school and make something happen and see where it goes, because you can only just do your best, and then when it comes to college applications or jobs or in the future if you don't decide to go to college, you doing your best is all that you can ask for. With grades and with school and classes, middle school to high school is definitely more of a jump, especially if you're not used to taking rigorous classes in middle school. In freshman year, I took AP US History, and that was like first AP class. Freshman year, oh my gosh, I turned out okay. It was pretty stressful, definitely a lot of workload, but if you're willing to put in the work and willing to put in the time and effort, you should definitely take rigorous classes like honors and APs. So if you do decide to take hard and rigorous classes, definitely know that you have to put in the work for it. It's not going to come easy unless you are just a super genius that we all envy, because we all envy those people who don't seem to work hard and get the good grades. Like, oh, why? But if you are going to take rigorous classes, don't overload yourself. I know, like, high school, people say, have fun, and it's just a balance. You have to have a balance of everything. Can't be too much of one thing and too much of another thing. I think personally, my junior year is going to be pretty stressful. I kind of, like, piled it all on with the AP classes, and I don't know. I don't know. You guys might see a lot of crying from me in my next few videos because school is coming up, and oh my gosh. Going off grades, your work ethic in class is also super important. If you have a tenuous understanding of a subject, say pre-calculus, don't be afraid to, raise your hand and say, hey teacher, I don't understand what you're saying. If you do have one of those teachers who are hard to understand, or if they explain something to you, you still are like unsure, I'm so sorry, but there are other options and other outlets that you can find information from, like friends who are kind of good at that subject or excel at it. Even if they're not your friends, if they just sit next to you and you're like, hey, over here, dude, what did you get for this one? Why did you get that? People are always willing to help if you just ask them. It really isn't like, and also you want to keep good study habits. The study habits that you make in high school are going to go with you in college. It's just kind of a fact of life. Habits follow you wherever you go until you break them. Extracurricular activities. Oh, Oh joy. If you have already gone to your freshman orientation or first day of high school, you're probably going to be bombarded with, oh, take extracurricular activities, they are so fun. And then now you're just like, oh, Joyce is just saying what everybody else is saying. But it's really important to take extracurricular activities because that is a great way to meet new people, especially if you are new to a school. Extracurricular activities are also a great way to find out what you like. I know that before I took debate club, I hated talking and debating with people and saying my mind, but after joining the club, I just found that it was like really awesome way to broaden my horizons, learn more about the world, because you have to research about what you're debating. And if you don't join something that you don't have an interest in, it just won't be fun for you. Like, it won't be fun. I don't know how else to put it. And then once you're at the extracurricular activity place, thing, club, you'll meet people who have similar interests to you, and that's just really important to have someone who likes something similar to you. So if you are going to be doing extracurricular activities such as sports, that is a really great thing. I am part of 3 sports and it is amazing because I meet so many new people, and it's hard to juggle sports, extracurricular activities, clubs, whatever, with schoolwork, but it's just something that you have to do time management. So no procrastination, that is very important in high school because you do not have as much time to be free since you have so much work and so much homework, and probably you will be a part of more clubs than you were in middle school, so that is also something that you have to keep in mind. Friends. That is probably like number 1 on your checklist, because if you don't have friends, high school is going to be very boring and you just won't enjoy it. So if you are a new person at school, or you're just a freshman, the best way to make friends, I think, is just to make connections with people. Be outgoing and go out there and take the initiative of making friends, because especially if you're freshmen, people don't really know each other, so they're kind of open to meeting new people. So if you say, hey, my name's Joyce, so-and-so, like, I really like your whatever, that's actually how I made friends with my now best friend, Disha. We were in English class, and I was like, hey, what's your name? She's like, Disha. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I have a friend named Diksha. That's similar, but not the same. And then she was like, heh, you're kind of weird. But then we became best friends, and it's super amazing and awesome. But you definitely want to kind of be more outgoing, especially if you're not an outgoing person. You want to take the step of faith and just meet new friends. Also, when you're on the lookout for friends, you definitely don't want to change who you are, because in high school that happens a lot. People try to like fit into the little like group, and they're like, and other people are like, what are you doing? You're not like that. In high school, there are so many people. You are going to find someone who is similar to you or likes the same things. So don't try to change yourself for anyone else. That's an important tip. Another thing is, you may not be friends with the same people that you were friends with in middle school. Definitely people evolve, they change in high school, they find more of who they are. You find that you're not as compatible with your best friend in high school like you were in middle school. It's okay, it happens all the time. People change, people find new friends, and it's just something that's like a fact of life. You just gotta go out there and just don't sulk and be like, oh, I lost my best friend, there is no hope. There's always someone else out there who's, willing to have a new best friend, so you should go find people like that and be their best friend. But yeah. And also, don't think that in high school people start breaking up into social groups more so likely. Kind of like you see in the movies, but not so much. It's not so segregated, like cheerleaders here, 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 and they only hang out with those people. But it is kind of like segregated. Like, there are the musical artsy kids who kind of hang out with each other, but then some of the musical artsy kids are also cheerleaders or other things, so they all have like their foot in one little social group or another. So if you do have friends who are more friends with other people, it doesn't mean that you still can't be friends with them. Also, being a freshman, it is, I don't know about your school, but at our school, at pep rallies, the seniors always chant, we hate freshmen, and all the upperclassmen and everybody is just like, we hate freshmen. And my freshman year, I was like, I didn't do anything. But that's just the way that it is. It's like, once you're a senior, you'll probably be cheering the same thing because that's how you were treated when you were a freshman. But I personally don't like that stuff because, like, I tried one time, and then I was like, this is so awkward, I'm going to stop. And then I just stood there. As freshmen, just know your balance. Like, when you walk into the hallways, you honestly can't tell who is a senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, because, you know, we're all different heights, we're all different whatever, but it's how you carry yourself. You should carry yourself with confidence, but don't be, like, cocky, because that's what upperclassmen hate, like the cocky freshmen who think that they're better than everyone else. Because in middle school, you were the top dog, but now in high school, you're the down dog, so yeah. Is that even a word, down dog? Like, in all, high school is a great experience. It flies by the 4 years. I can tell you personally, I can't even wrap my mind around the fact that I'm already a junior and next year I'm going to be a senior and I'm going to be graduating, going off to college, and I still look like an 8th grader. So I don't understand how this is happening so fast, but you are definitely going to be in my shoes 2 years from now. You're going to look back and be like, what? I'm not a freshman anymore? What? What? I'm not a sophomore? What? What? I'm a senior? What? I am walking down the stage to graduate? So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some laughs, smiles, made you feel more comfortable about going into high school. I know it may be a big deal, but really, it's not. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to this channel to make me happy, and maybe you will be popular if you subscribe. No, that I can't lie to you guys, that probably won't happen, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. Being popular is not the #1 thing in high school. It really doesn't matter. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye. What if, like, this entire video was just super messed up and I couldn't cut any of this out? Like, #SoupsAwk. Lunch with the same people, but that is okay. #who loves school? Not